Yeah, this morning I want to look about some breakfast for us. I'm going to start with, and if you look at these carefully, they are dasheen leaf. And from the series Breakfast Ideas and Essential, we're going to cook some dasheen leaf. In Trinidad, it's referred to as cocoa. Or I should say, right? Callaloo when it is cooked. So they harvest these from cocoa, but ideally from your dasheen, and they cut them, cook them, like what we call Callaloo in Jamaica. I have my vegetable list of. Look carefully at what I have. I have tomato, my scotch bonnet pepper is a must, onion, I have garlic, string bean and some okra. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to cut my dasheen leaf. I'm going to put a number of them together. They have been washed and prepared already. So I am going to put a number of them together, sort of roll, and then I cut. So here we go. Right? To get it as fine as possible. And we have so many things we can do for breakfast. Some persons have very light breakfast, like orange juice, maybe an egg. But we're looking at heavy breakfast, good old Caribbean type breakfast. Whether you're in Trinidad, you're here in Jamaica, Guyana, right? So we're looking about good old Caribbean type breakfast. So I got these leaves from a friend of mine. I asked specifically, you know, for them so I could try. All right? To the second wrap. I went ahead and did most of the prep work, pre-prep. So the cleaning, the washing, all of that had been done already. So, you know, in Jamaica, we tend to waste these leaves. But again, it depends on the part of the world that you are in or your willingness to try new things. So I have my string beans. Initially I was thinking I'm not going to cut them, but at one point I'm not going to cut. I'm going to cut them in some nice big size. For the sake of my viewers, let me cut them. Again, some of these vegetables will be cut large and some will be cut small. Again, you want it to be cut small to increase the flavor. And again, you want them big so at least you can get a little crunch from each. my garlic. My onion. I'm going to use all of my onion. Larger chunk I'll have cut larger pieces. Again, you want to see pieces. Some persons may not want to, but I want to see pieces. My okra. Cutting them diagonally. Again, when you have your breakfast should be as balanced as possible. Some person may have something light and then after having breakfast. Scotch bonnet. I'm not going to put it all. Scotch bonnet. It's expensive nowadays. I'm going to put piece off. So I'm going to cut it thinly for flavor and a little kick. Have some thyme here. Dry thyme. Yep. And my tomato. So I'm gonna find space for everybody. Tomato. I'll use half now. Wow, how's that looking? And I also have from here my codfish. Codfish. Again, Caribbean way, you can use your hand and tear. But I want to get it in some nice little pieces. So I have it pre-soaked. Trying to get everything here ready. So when we start to cook, it's just one. So we're using all of this codfish. As I said earlier, it had been cleaned. Salt removed, it had been soaked, then boiled. Yeah, so that's not looking bad at all. Not looking bad. Taking a closer look at what I had prepared. So there goes our string bean right there. Codfish or salted fish, okra, onion, both finely chopped and largely chopped, garlic, Scotch bonnet pepper, sweet pepper. And I have also some mixed vegetable pre-cooked. I'll be using a little soup mix, coconut powder, a coconut milk powder. I'll be using some soft margarine, my spice. I'll be using, again, I'm not advertising any brand. I'll add maybe a little other. And this is my Callaloo or my dasheen and our cocoa leaves. All right, so we are going to start our process of cooking now. Remember, it's a channel, Malachi M. Run. We're looking at breakfast ideas and essential. So once you're home on the weekend, these are things that you can prepare. So the stove has been lit, and I put on my Dutch pot. Here we're not going to wait until it gets super hot. So we're going to put in a little of our garlic, a little onion, sweet pepper. It's right there, but I have placed some tomato there, trying to get a little color. And some more garlic. Again, you may do it differently. I'm going to add all of my okra. Then I'm going to add my string bean, all of. Little tip too of the fish. Again, everybody does their thing differently. A little tip of the fish to bring up that flavor. Color there looks wonderful. I'm going to add my callaloo, or in Jamaica we say dasheen leaf, cocoa leaf. Everything there. Yeah. So we're cooking this, you know, normally, as I said previously, in Jamaica we throw these away. Here, getting everything coated before I add the remainder of the ingredient. If I didn't say, looking at it now, I know you all would say it is callaloo. That's Jamaican callaloo. Well, no, it's not. It's not. It's not. Yeah, I got everything coated. This point I'm gonna add the remainder of the stuff I have on the board. So I'm gonna add my onion, Scotch bonnet pepper. I'm gonna add the tomato and the sweet pepper. I'm gonna add the salted fish and the thyme. Yeah, turn the flame a little down. Now I'm going to add the other little stuff now. Yeah, I'm going to add some coconut milk, powdered coconut milk. I'm gonna add to some cock soup mix. or soup mix. Caribbean, we love to use these. Not too much. Add a little more water. I'm gonna add the cover now for it to steam a little. Let us look again. Yeah. So I'm going to add some, I did show some mixed vegetable. Not a lot of it. Have it turn all the way down. Again, we don't want our vegetable to be overcooked. I'm going to cover and leave for a while. Yeah, the final thing I'm going to add the remainder of the sweet smelling tomatoes. Man, that tastes good. So let me add last of the tomato. You know what I'm going to add? Now a little tip of butter, like a small spoon of butter. water, man. You need just a little more water. Stir it and let it still need a little more. So I'm going to cover at this stage. So the next time you will see is me serving some of this vegetable. Looking pretty. Have some codfish there. A lot of different colors. What will I have that with? You will see in short order.